Okay, so put your finger down if you ever set yourself to do a task and then you have a lovely notification pop up from Instagram and then you're like, I'm gonna check it really fast, and then you'll forget about your task for the next 30 minutes. If you also put your finger down, welcome to the club and to the video of how to fix your attention span. Okay, so just a quick Wikipedia minute. Attention span is basically how long can you focus on a task and without getting distracted. Yeah, if somebody didn't know. And obviously, as we know, that attention is the new oil, so being able to focus and to put your attention into the right streams and not into TikTok for 3 hours is actually a really hard thing to do, including all of the distractions that are out there that you can access with just one click in a second. Okay, so how to actually fix that? First of all, let's figure out what actually distracts you. Here's an easy way to determine that. The next time you're gonna sit down and work, have a piece of paper right next to you and list every single thing that you notice that you can't possibly get distracted to, or something that you already got distracted to, on the piece of paper. And then look at it and say, oh my god, I need another piece of paper. And here you go. You have a list with things. Now go one by one. Hopefully that list isn't that long, and try to honestly just delete that thing. Whether it's a phone or a child screaming in another room or whatever it might be, just try to delete that thing. Let's be honest, you're probably not a president, so you don't really have to be on your phone 24/7. So whenever you're working, I would recommend just putting your phone in another room or any other distractions that you might have. Just put them as far away as possible, and then you just won't have access to it. The second thing is that you need to create a focus-friendly environment. It is kind of similar to the first one, but a bit different. For me, for example, I am absolutely having the hardest time focusing at home when everybody's home, when everybody's doing their thing, somebody's watching TV, somebody's cooking, they're all talking. I'm just like, no, I can't. So instead of having excuses and waiting for the 30-minute period when somebody's gone, I just go to the library and then I study there, because that's what distracts me. It isn't necessarily the phone every time. It might be the sounds or the smell or the lighting or whatever it is. Just eliminate that thing. Exactly. The next thing is called Pomodoro technique. Very fancy, but it might actually help you. With this technique, you're breaking down your time, your hour, your day into sessions. And for example, it can be work for 25 minutes, rest for 5 minutes, work for 25 minutes, rest for 5 minutes. This way you're not really burning out, so you can have a little bit of break and then go into your focus work again. And this last thing, I was not believing that it can possibly help me, but it actually did. Which is, again, I was pretty surprised. And it is just simple meditation. There are a lot of different meditations, and the one that I'm talking about specifically is called Try Not to Think. And it was such a challenge for me. You basically sit, close your eyes, it's peace, and you have to purposefully not think about anything. And your head doesn't understand what's happening, so it's trying to think about the day or the plans or the work or anything. And when you catch that, you're bringing yourself back. And you again trying not to think. For me, it really helped to count 1, 2, 3, to not think about anything else. So that is an incredible task to try. You're definitely gonna fail for the first 5 tries, but when you get it, it's incredible. And then you can just focus your attention whenever you want and wherever you want. This video was obviously motivated by me struggling with getting focused, and then I read this book. I think it's called Deep Work or something like that. And whoa, they put their real life examples of how deep focused work can actually help you. So if you want, I highly recommend go and read it, because I found it incredibly useful. They explain how different famous people are using deep work in order to write their books or to work. Yeah, obviously. So I feel it is a very valuable read that if you have time, just please do it. I really hope my tips helped you, because they helped me and they helped my friends, so I decided to share with you. Please follow my channel and put a like if you did like this video, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.